Alright, what's going on, guys? I got a match for you today versus a guy by the name of tjtj012. That could be right, that could be wrong. I don't know. It's what I recorded at the time. I want to say it's a 3-2-1, but it kind of looks and feels like a roulette, so I don't remember. It could very easily be either one, and I'll explain why. But for the moment, we'll just go ahead and play back right now. Okay, so if you actually paused it and you looked at the thumbnail, you'd see that I think I had 3 and then 2 and then 1. I don't know. I think he did 2. It looked like it. So, he's got a Ninjask. I decide I really want my rocks up regardless of what Ninjask wants to do. So I know if it goes for the sub and then protects and does all that stuff and starts generating speed boost to pass off, you know, I don't want him doing it more than once in the match. And I could very well potentially get swept right here, so I might as well get some setup, and if he passes into something rock speak, then that's cool. I go for the Psychic, take it almost all the way down to the point where if he tries to switch it in again, it'll die. So at least I don't have to be worried about Ninjask. But he passes +2 and +2 to a Celebi. And I'm thinking, am I gonna have to deal with a physical Celebi here? Or what even is this? But I switch out to Zapdos because I know that the grass move is coming. You know, that's kind of obvious because Celebi and whatnot. But I take it pretty good. It turns out to be Energy Ball. And I'm thinking it's more of a defensive Celebi just based on the damage that he does to me. And I'm right because he goes for the Baton Pass. And I'm guessing he's trying to make some kind of chain here. And he passes the +2/+2 as well to Umbreon. So I go for the Agility on the switch, which I don't know. I didn't know what he was going to pass to. I didn't even know he had Baton Pass. I just knew he was going to switch, and that's what I like doing. But you never know. The Agility might have mattered because slow? I don't know. I decided to stay in here, though, and I just go for the T-Bolt because I don't know what kind of build of Umbreon it is. I know it has Toxic, so it could be like Toxic, Wish, Protect, and I see Payback. So I'm thinking, alright, that's gonna hurt pretty bad because he's got +2. And it's doing a lot more than I thought, and that's because it's a crit. It takes me all the way down to 15, but because of Toxic's mechanics, I'm just gonna die from a crit payback from an Umbreon with +2 speed and +2 attack. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. But I bring in my Choice Band and Infernic, which I know is definitely gonna scare him off. And I'm thinking, alright, I'm safe in going for the close combat, until he brings in a Slowbro, which resists both of my stabs, and I cannot do anything. In hindsight, I should have gone for the U-turn, you know, to get some switch initiative and get some super effective hits depending on whether or not he over-predicted me to stay in, and then it would have been Bug versus Dark, or he switched out to this, and it would have been Bug versus Psychic. So I kind of make an over-prediction here, and I go to Claydol expecting him to go for the Psychic or to start Calm Minding or anything like that. I think I have Explosion on this thing, so what I wanted to do was go Boom on it, but I don't get that opportunity. After that, I do get the safe switch though. He decides that he wants to switch into his Ninjask now and get it killed by Rock so he can get the safe switch. He sees that I go for Tri-Attack, but he doesn't know what item I am yet, because if I had Life Orb, it wouldn't have revealed itself. I don't have lefties, you know, in case I'm like some weird sub-agility set or anything of the sort. But I'm still going with Tri-Attack, so he sees that, and because he doesn't see T-Bolt, I would guess he assumes I'm Specs. So he goes to Togekiss here, which is, you know, a pretty good spec defender and all that stuff. Gonna go for the Tri-Attack, almost take it out, but I get the burn, which is great. Unfortunately, since it doesn't take him out, he has enough health left to get a T-Wave off on me, and that's not really gonna be that good with a timid Porygon, because, you know, I hit hard on the special side, but I'm really slow now. He brings in his Umbreon, which no longer has +2/+2, and I'm actually so slow it pays off because his payback goes before I do. So it doesn't do that much, and it actually takes out the Umbreon. So that's cool. I was expecting some sort of recovery move, but hey, whatever works. He goes out to a Mr. Mime, but because I'm slower, you know, he can get a sub up, and he was probably going to sub down to the point where I got parried, but lucky him, you know, he got it on the first turn, go figure. Goes for the Psychic, which does a great amount because it's stab and all that, and then I get the second pair, so I don't even get to break the sub. And now I'm looking like I'm going to get swept by Mr. Mime. Well, not at this point yet, but I got 2 very unlucky pairs, and now he has a sub up, so whatever I switch it is going to have to eat a Psychic as I break it. So I go to my Feraligatr here, who I know is going to be faster, unless he's got speed investment, which I wouldn't really, I don't know. I break the sub, which is great, but he has barrier, so he's gonna be, you know, bulky on both sides. So I figure I might as well start boosting. I've got the Lumberry, so if he has some kind of status thing going, then, you know, good for him. But he actually baton passes, so the team he has now is sort of baton pass oriented. And he passes +2 defense to the Celebi, and after the Ice Punch, it doesn't do jack shit. Like, I'm really shocked that it did that little. But he goes for the Energy Ball, which almost takes me out. I know Feraligatr a little bit bulkier than some of the other starters out there. I mean, I know Typhlosion can't take Typhlosion can't really take a water hit, but I know Feraligatr can take just about any hit just because of the way the stats are distributed. But he goes for the Recover, and the Ice Punch is only doing about a quarter. So I might as well stay in here, die, and then I'll bring something else. I don't know how he's invested, but I would assume that a Choice Banded U-turn would take him out. But because he baton passed a barrier, he actually lives and he takes it. He takes it way better than I thought it would. For being ×4 effective, it did less than half. So he keeps going for a cover, and I'm thinking, shit, I'm gonna get stalled to death by this. I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set up. All I've seen is baton pass, Energy Ball, what was it, Recover, and then I see Calm Mind. So all he can really do is boost his Energy Ball, which isn't really going to do that much anyways. I'm actually shocked at how little it does. Even after one Calm Mind, it does 80, and I have lefties. So had I really wanted to, I could have kept boosting up all the way. Well, not all the way, probably to like 3 or 4, and then just started firing off Outrages before he would have gotten to the point of needing to recover, if that makes any sense. But, it takes him down pretty low, and I think he makes a misplay there, and he goes for the Energy Ball instead of the Recover. So thankfully I'm able to take out the Celebi, because I do get the 3-turn Outrage. He might have been banking on 2, and then, you know, using my Confusion turn to do that, but I would have just recovered on that turn, then recovered to 4, if that makes sense. But I get my Confusion going on here, and he sets up another barrier, and I'm like, no, fucking mine, cut it out. Just, don't do this to me. This is your last one. I think this is my last one. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I have 1 or 2 left. I don't remember. But what really matters is I get a crit on the Outrage, so none of that stall bullshit, and that's game. That's going to be it for today. I still haven't decided what I'm going to be doing later tonight. Just a friendly reminder, once again, that the tournament brackets are out. Do your matches. Seriously, do them this time, because I think probably 2/5 of the matches ended in coin tosses, so nobody even got out there and did anything. Yeah, I really don't want to have to do that this round. And that's it. You know, I got the Ninbuzz Mosh Put videos if you haven't seen those yet. And possible, very, very huge maybe on streaming tonight. I don't know. I decided no, and then I realized, you know, what else am I going to do tonight? So, whatever. We'll see what happens. I'll see you guys later.